Chris. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. What about yourself?
Fantastic. Doing pretty good here too. Great to see
Good.
you again. That's a very dapper picture of you on your profile. I like that a lot.
I moved back to Fresno recently. I was here and raised my kids and everything, and I went to Nevada. But when I came back, I had lost a little bit of weight. We'll just put it that way. And my sister, I flew to Dubai. That's where she lives, and she had that custom made for me. Anyway, I had it tailored, and that was the day I had it tailored. We went to church. I was feeling very dapper, and so my daughter took a picture of me, and that's one I use.
I love it. You look so handsome. I love it. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. I like that a lot. Well, let's see. I can answer any questions that you might have. We'll see who joins. We may have some people joining us. We might not. We'll just
Oh, okay, okay.
so if
I'm pretty easy breezy tonight. And I've had some results already in the past 7 days I've been using it, which is a good thing.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it
Tell us,
feels
tell me about that. I'd love to hear about that.
well. I'll give you the cliff notes because I'm still writing my testimonial, and not for LifeWave, just as in a whole. 3.5 years ago, like I said, I'm from Fresno, actually Bass Lake. You know where Bass Lake is?
Oh, I have an idea where it is actually.
Okay, by Yosemite.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice.
Originally from Huntington Beach, and my dad had cancer, and so we moved to Bass Lake. He didn't want to die on the 405 freeway, and he never died. That's the good news. I mean, he did, but he passed away 30 years later. And my mom and him had split, and mom was living in Las Vegas, and she became ill about 4 years ago. She had a double aneurysm.
Oh my
And so, yeah, and so she was unable to take care of herself. Well, I mean, she was moved around and such. So anyway, I moved there, and then I discovered a lump on my throat, and it was cancerous. So I had head and neck chemo and radiation 3 years ago. It's hump day, right?
wow. So 3 years ago you discovered that lump and it was cancerous?
Yeah, and so they tried to take it out. It was tonsillar, and they tried to take it out, and it disintegrated. And so, as a preventative measure or what have you. I didn't want it to go in the lymph nodes. I have a family history of cancer. And so I did the chemo and radiation, and my body didn't like it too much. I'm one of those that didn't recover real fast. And I'm still struggling with the aftermath of it. I swallow disorders, dysphagia, and that was severe. And that's starting to get better. Um, and I was starting to recover a couple of years ago, starting to walk again good, starting to talk again, had some cognitive coming back, and worked hard at it. And then I got hit with the double blood clot, one in my head and one in my lung. And it just took me back. It took me back to just the beginning. Of all the chemo and radiation is nasty in itself, and then have a pulmonary embolism on top of that.
Oh my
The
goodness.
doc,
Holy cow.
yeah, the doctor was looking at me saying, "I can't believe you're alive." And
I was about to, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say, I can't believe you're alive. And I'm really also impressed with the fact most people don't, survive one aneurysm, and
yeah,
your mother had two.
yeah, right. So the blood clot, and yeah, and you know what? And she eventually passed. She was getting old too, but this was all during COVID as well.
Oh God.
And so, you know what? And so about 8 months ago, I was just so determined, and I'm a believer, and I'm out to the universe. And so I started uh, flipping my thinking around, and one step at a time. That's kind of been my motto, and it's worked well for me. And my kids are here in Fresno, so I moved back here, and so my social connection, my home church is here. I assembled a team of doctors here that are just so spot on, and it was the universe and God taught. I put it out there, and I've come a long way, Lillian. I've come a long way, and I did my CAT scan. Excuse me. About 2 months ago, from my pelvis to my neck and neck up, and I'm cancer free. and I'm starting to regain my cognitive. I'm doing a lot of college lecture classes on English speaking, neurobiology, just a whole bunch of things. So this kind of just landed in my lap with Lisa. Lisa was a friend of the general friend from Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
And we started talking, and we kind of knew that we were on the same, the same pathway, or
Mm-hmm.
we're a little bit more holistic. And about 8 months ago, I really changed my diet. I went to all vegan, and health improvements have just one right after the other, after the other, after the other. And I'm really starting to notice it in the last couple of months. I still suffer some mouth ulcers, and as you hear my speech, my vocal cords don't come all the way out yet. I'm working on it with the good speech pathologist, and
Mm-hmm.
we're doing some good biofeedback. And I just had a dilation, esophageal dilation,
Oh,
and that's working. So hopefully I'll regain all my swallowing back in the next couple of months with hard work and a little help from LifeWave.
yeah. So yeah. So luckily with the stem cell activation patches, you can unring the bell of the damage that you have had in your body that resulted in not just you had the pulmonary embolism, and you've had that tumor that you had in your throat and so forth, and all these different things. All of that can be repaired and restored. The original tissue can be replaced. And so, nerves like your vocal cords, your voice will become clearer the longer you're
Yeah.
on the patches, because the nerves will be, and the tissue will be replaced. And so it's the original tissue that was part of your original program. It's not going to use like the stem cells that you have now. It's going to turn on those previously dormant stem cells are being activated, so that it's going to begin that regeneration and reparation cycle on the different body parts that you have that have suffered, from traumas to toxins and so forth. Whatever it is that caused this, we're going to unring that bell. And so now
I
you just,
like that.
yeah, you just have to drink.
And I'm a believer. And everything that you're saying, I've done so much research, not with LifeWave. I've in the past 8 months with rebuilding scar tissue, stem replacement. In fact, I had just joined I hadn't got accepted, but UC Davis was doing a stem cell into the tongue directly for head and neck patients. And then Lisa, this happened out of the universe. I'm like, I'm not going to go do that. If this is how I'm way going to give this a try way first. And it seems like it has. My mouth is cleared up a lot. The ulcers. I usually have an ulcer or two a week from the aftermath of chemo, and now I can tolerate brushing my teeth pretty good in the morning. The last couple of mornings that felt good. Vertigo, horrible vertigo, and that's gone away in the last few days after being on it. But I noticed it in the first 3 days. I knew it. A friend and I were talking and talking about the placebo effect, and just in general, because placebo effect is so much more than a sugar pill.
Oh,
We know that,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But so as a totality, we were talking about it,
yeah.
and
Hmm.
I was over at his house yesterday because we were doing some volunteer work at a foundation. But I looked at him. I go, "It's not a placebo."
Yeah. So it's so funny because they do talk about the placebo effects, not just in the 90 scientific independent research studies that we have done on the patches, but also in general scientific studies at large. They talk about the placebo effect, as well as the nocebo effect. And it's so funny because inside this community of people who actually wear the stem cell activation patches, some of the people sometimes say it's like, well, I don't know if it's actually doing something or if it's a placebo effect, but I don't care because the fact is I'm feeling better. I no longer have pain. I was in a wheelchair before, I'm now walking, or I had stage 4 and now I don't. It disappeared, or I had HPV and now the doctors are like, well, HPV, there's nothing to fix that. And we can't explain why it doesn't show up in your blood work because we've never seen this happen before. And you've been diagnosed for 2 years with HPV, and now you don't have it. So it goes on and on and on. So we know that it's not the placebo effect because any mammal that has stem cells, which is all of us, all humans, cats, dogs, horses,
Right.
cows, doesn't matter. Any mammal that we are aware of, they all have stem cells because that is the biological way
Sure.
that when the ovum unites with the sperm. Now you have 23,688 genes, and the rest is history. So those are being activated. They were previously off. We are literally turning people on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, their original blueprint of who they truly are. We're taking that old part of them that's been dormant because it didn't disappear, wasn't destroyed,
Yeah.
just turning it back on. So we're literally turning people on, and in doing so, we're saving their lives quite literally.
Activating the stem cells. What do you call them? Unassigned? They're unassigned
They're
stem cells.
all stem cells at their core are unassigned, and
Okay.
so all 23,688 at conception are there to build your entire body, and then by the time you're 30, 50% of them turn off. So
Yeah.
now that you're wearing the patches, it's like going back to your previous being less than 30 years old, and some of those dormant stem cells were turning 33% of those back on. Let's say that
Wow.
you're at 60, 90 to 100% of them are turned on. So let's say that turned off, excuse me.
That's me. And then on top of that, with radiation in my body, they were hiding.
Yeah. So let's say that you had 10% left. So now you have 10% plus 33. Now you have 43%
Yeah.
of your original blueprint, your original playbook is being turned back on. And now you have 43% of your stem cells that are wiring and firing and starting to activate. So those stem cells are going, okay, they're added to the 10% of the stem cells that you already had. Now you got 43% of your stem cells going, what do you need? Oh, he's got things in his heart. He's got, oh, look at that throat. Oh, look at that lung. Oh, look at that brain.
Right.
It's going, okay, whatever you need, and it knows triage. In medicine, we always prioritize, if someone,
Yeah, it goes to the highest. Your body naturally, the
oh,
neurologic pathways go to the highest degree of whatever's the worst thing wrong.
so whatever's in the gravest condition, the thing that's going to menace your vitality, that could turn your life off, heart, liver, brain. So it prioritizes that,
Sure.
whatever's the worst condition, and it's going to give energy to other things, but it's going to give a larger percentage of that energy, and cells are going to go to that because you can't live without a heart, you can't live without a liver, you can't live
Right.
without a brain, and
Right.
it'll prioritize everything else. And so this rapid restoration takes place, which is it's just something really monumental to witness every day. People like yourself talking about what your results are. It is impressive, and
Yeah.
as you continue to wear the patches, you're going to see over the next, every 30 days. I would
Yeah.
encourage you every 30 days. If you started the patches, let's say on the 12th of July, then the
Hmm.
12th of every month, just set a reminder on your phone, and every 30 days, just take a quick little picture with your cell phone.
Oh, that's a good call.
Uh huh. Just do that, and you will be surprised as you um, look over the next 6 months. When you look at the difference between what you look like at 6 months versus the first month, you will be very surprised because we look at ourselves every day in the mirror.
Right. Right.
We don't notice the changes.
Right.
When you have a picture, I try to tell them, like, okay, if you took it during the day, make sure you take it during the day again. And if you can, sit in the same place, whether if it was in your dining room, if it was in your living room, wherever it is, find the same location with the same lighting so you can
Uh-huh.
get a true comparison. And
Yeah.
you'll be surprised because you're like, whoa. Like my friend Gloria Coppola, I'll never forget, in February, she posted her picture on Facebook. Facebook, you know how they send you reminders and it says a year ago,
Yeah.
hey, you were doing this, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. So Facebook sent her a picture of her 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, she did a double take. She's like, wait a minute, I don't look like that.
That's
And
great.
she looked in the mirror and she looked at the picture again. She's like, oh my gosh. She had no idea that she had changed so much.
Yeah.
She used to have a turkey neck. She had kind of
Uh-huh.
saggy jowls, and all of that was gone.
Wow.
And so she took a picture, and she doesn't wear makeup, so she wears glasses. She doesn't wear makeup. And it's incredible to see the quality of her skin, how some of the wrinkling and all the turkey neck that she had before completely gone. Because she started 3 years ago and she's never stopped wearing the patches. And she's like, she goes, she could barely believe it. And it was her. So then
Yeah.
she posted it on Facebook. And it was so funny because all of us were like, oh my gosh, Gloria. And I had
That's
just met Gloria in the last year, so I don't really know I don't have her as a point of reference, even though I've met her in person.
Right.
I already met her after she's been wearing the patches for a few years, right? But when I saw that picture, I thought, good Lord, that is like a drastic improvement.
That's reverse aging, huh?
That's reverse aging. So that's what's showing on the outside of the body. So can you imagine the repairs that have been done on the inside of the body?
Yeah. Yeah. I have total buy-in on it. And I know it's not overnight, but I'm starting to see some things. I mean, my skin is a lot better just in a few days. And when I say a few days, it's been about a little over 7, been a little over a week, but I'm noticing it. The capillaries in my arms, because I was bruised so easy, they're gone. They're just gone. I mean, my arms are clean, which is great. So I'm seeing things already. And I'm on board. I've done some of the videos. I've done the not the white papers, but the case studies. I've done a lot of research in the background. I know how to navigate around a computer pretty good. Lisa did get me all signed up, so I'm good there. And now I want to start spreading the word as well, because I've held back. I wanted to get
Wanted to see.
signed up and do all that. So maybe you can help me there. How do I plug into getting started, if you will,
Okay.
as far as my back office set up? I have another bank account set up, and now it's just time for me. My kit's got here today. So I got the I don't know, the $1,500 package. So that'll get me some samples for people and everything.
Yes.
So I want to start getting out, and I did get pain patches. I have friends with pain. I'm plugged in this community with
Okay.
a lot of different associations, foundations, seniors, and I won't get into all that actions. And it's going to take one step at a time with this as well, just like everything in my life the last couple of years. And I'm okay with that. I'm not I need it all. I need it now. But I want to start sharing with people that hurt, my friends that hurt. And
Yeah.
that's sincere.
Yeah.
That was my goal.
Yeah. I tell people it's so painful to see anybody that you know, a friend, a loved one, a neighbor, a coworker, to see someone in pain and to not be able to do anything. It's
Yeah.
intolerable. So
Yeah.
the fact that we actually have something, like I have every single person that I've patched in the United States, in Europe, that had a migraine or had a headache, the moment I put the patch on, anywhere from 30 seconds to maybe a minute, there's usually this look of confusion.
You know what? I got to do that. I can't find the video for the knee. I have 2 friends that are an immediate. I'm going to see them tomorrow just by the universe, but I want to put the patches on them. So the knee, just do the 12, 3, 6.
So all you do is, and I'll go over it with you
Okay.
right now, and then in the short video playlist that I have, I'll send it to you after we hang up here. It's
Okay.
also if you go to the Dame Lillian Stem Cell group on Telegram, in the
Okay.
search button, just do short list. It'll come right up.
Okay. Okay. I can navigate.
Yeah, it's
Very good.
in there too.
And then the class. Okay, go ahead with the placement. Let's do that
Yeah, so
first.
let's do the placement, and so that you start to get, the more you see this, you'll begin to remember it, because you got to remember
Sure.
that your brain processing speed, your memory, your focus is also increasing while you're on the patches. So
Okay. Yes.
your normal learning curve time is being exponentially shortened because you're on the patches.
Yeah.
This is a lot of information. Normally, it would take you a lot longer to learn, but because you are entrenched in this and you are on the stem cell activation patches, your memory, your focus, your brain processing speed, as well as other things are being optimized. So you're going to realize there's going to come a point, it could be in the 3rd week, the 4th week, the 5th week, where you're like, wait a minute, I just read this yesterday and now
Retaining it all. Yeah.
I was able to quote it. How did I remember that? I normally wouldn't remember that level of detail. You will surprise yourself, and you're gonna go. Now I know what they mean when they say increase.
I can already feel that, Lillian. I can already feel that, and I'm a real good case study, because my cognitive, I recognized how bad it was from the chemo, radiation, and blood clot. So I realized it, and I'm telling you, in the last week, I can feel it. Now, I've done work in the background. I want you to know that I'm not just sitting there waiting for something to happen. So, and I had that ability, but I notice it, just so you know. I that's an improvement that I've already noticed.
That's really exciting. Some people, I've had people the first 24 hours, they wear the patches today,
Sure.
12 hours, And then the next morning when they get up to put on their patches, they're like doing a double take. I had one lady who's from North Carolina. She said, "Oh my gosh, everything is brighter, clear."
Clear is a good thing to say.
Yeah, everything is brighter and clear. They're like, "I didn't even know that I had any brain fog."
Yeah.
Apparently I had brain fog, and they're looking outside and like the sky is blue, or everything has the color is richer. And I'm going, wow, that's just 24 hours. You just wore the patches for 12 hours yesterday, and already? They're like, yeah. She's like, my pain is gone, and everything is clear and crisper.
Sure.
Oh,
You know what? This morning when I put them on, I felt it. I felt it like immediately on, and I did your little trick. I put the yesterday's on the bottom of my foot, and then put the rest patched up, and then put the used ones on my foot. And it was immediate. It wasn't even 5 minutes, and I go, okay, I have got energy right now, and I can gauge it because I haven't had any energy for the past 3.5 years. I just haven't.
So,
It took everything out of me.
Yeah,
So
it's a significant change.
yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, if you can help me, and I know it. Thank you for taking the time with me. I appreciate it.
Just for me, this is like I get to be Santa right now because I'm sharing.
And by the way, I didn't do the camel because of the vest or anything. It really was. It's hump day today, so I had to put the camel on the back, and that just corresponded with the vest and all that good stuff. So, okay, I'll change my picture tomorrow.
You don't need. You put whatever picture you like.
I do. I play with Zoom.
Okay, that's really cool.
We used to do that at my last company. We would all do that, just to get compliments, basically. But I did have one on where I was the president of the United States, and that got the most compliments. So,
oh, I look forward to seeing that too.
Yeah, I was on the podium, and I forget where it was. Anyway, that was pre cognitive. So if we can get to this, Lillian, and I won't take much more of your time. I know it's the patch placement for the knee, and then I just want to make sure that when I take their order tomorrow, that I'm getting credit for it. That's the two things I really want to get out of this.
Fantastic. Okay, so we'll do the patch placement for the knee because your friend has the knee issue, and then we will also then show you how to enroll them.
Okay.
And then putting them into your back office. Easy.
Awesome.
Okay. So
okay.
I'm gonna take their knee.
Okay.
It's just if I'm too far from the camera,
okay,
they won't be able to hear me. So that's why I'm putting my knee up here.
Okay. No worries.
Let's say that they have a meniscus or they have bone-on-bone knee pain.
Okay.
So most people, you can feel a bump on the knee in the front, right?
Uh-huh.
So what I would say is point to where they feel the pain.
Okay.
That it's on the left knee, and you would patch it with the tan-colored patch.
Okay.
IceWave. You're going to put that there, and then what you're going to do is with the white patch, you are either going to mirror reflect that and put that on the meniscus of the other.
Okay.
Some people, it's like deep in the knee, so it's not necessarily on there. So if it's deep in the knee, they might say, well, it's more radiating towards the inside. Then patch it.
Okay.
Towards this side, then patch it on that side. But just to make it simple and it's easily visible, we're going to do this one. So you would match it on the opposite side. So left side first. If it's a right leg, then before you apply that white patch to where they point to the pain, mirror it, patch this side first, and then apply the white patch. If there's a change right away and they're like, because sometimes it's immediate pain relief.
Okay.
For other people, they're like, oh, it feels cold. Or it feels, oh, it's getting the inside of my knee's getting really warm. Or sometimes their inner core feels really warm. I'm like, yeah, that's the energy. It's being pulled and pushed at the same time. So you're moving energy through the body. The pain receptors are starting to turn off. Any change, the most important thing is to have them notice a change. It's like, do you notice a change? If there's no change, then that means that mirror method is not working. That means that we go to the next one, which is the Clot method. So let's say it's, again, on the meniscus. So
the brown is always on the right. Is that correct? Is that what I'm...
So white on right, tan on left. White.
Okay. White, right. White, right.
Okay. And left. and there are exceptions to that, which I'll go over right now.
Okay.
And we have like 1.5, 2-minute videos in the short playlist that patch placement for knee pain. And
okay.
There's another one for neck pain, another one for back pain.
Okay. I tried to find the knee one specifically, and there's just a lot. there's a lot,
Yeah,
and yeah.
yeah. So when there's like 20 videos in that short playlist, but they're all of those videos are from a minute to the maximum is 30 minutes. That's
Okay.
long.
Okay.
Okay. So the next way is the clock method. And the clock method, you point to where you feel the pain and patch it. Let's say it's the left leg. We're going to take this patch
Okay.
and you're going to go to the 12 o'clock position, at least 3 finger widths above that spot.
Okay.
And you're going to put that patch. It's going to be hard.
Okay. Okay.
It's not on camera, but basically 12 o'clock would be up here.
Okay. Right.
And wait 30 seconds to a minute, 2 minutes, see if there's any change. If they say, they're like, oh, the pain is on. Now you know to stick the whole thing on there.
Okay.
They say, notice no change. I'm like, okay. Then I would go from 12 o'clock. I would go then to 12 o'clock. I'm trying to.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, so basically, you're going around 12 o'clock,
Okay.
3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
12 o'clock, literally right above it, 3 finger widths above. Actually, not 3 finger widths, 3 inches above.
Okay.
On the right, obviously, you can't do 3 inches, but it's an estimate, okay? 3
Okay.
o'clock, 12, 3, 6, and 9. And the spot where there's a change, that's where you are going to then put the
Keep placing it.
on. If you do all of those and nothing, then switch them around. Take the white one, patch it on the knee, and now you do 12, 3,
Okay.
6, and 9. If still, most people in the first go around, they'll go, oh, I noticed a change. Or
Okay.
it's like whatever it is that they notice a difference. Let's say that you did the clock method twice, both with tan in the middle and white in the middle. So then go back to tan. And what you want to do is you don't want to take the adhesive off.
Okay. All the way off.
Otherwise, it'll wear out, right?
Okay.
And if it wears out, then you can just, if you have surgical tape or paper tape, then you would just apply it on top. But you don't want want it to stick on its own merit. So the next step then would be just to switch the tan patch with the white patch, and now put this on the, point to the pain and patch it. And
Okay.
now doing the rotating tan patch, 12 o'clock. But now the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you go around. Let's say that still doesn't work. So now go back to the original tan patch, and instead of doing it 3 inches, you're going to go much farther up.
Okay.
So you're going to want to go, I would take it from the knee. There's a nerve, right? Kind of it's called like the inguinal area. You don't really need to know the label, but just
Okay.
there's a nerve up here, which is basically at 12 o'clock from it.
Okay.
Patch, and I would put it there on them.
Okay.
And then, of course, that's the 12 o'clock, the 3 o'clock still on that side. On the 6 o'clock, like right where the ankle bends, there's a nerve right there.
Okay.
I would put it right on top of the foot there at that, not right where the foot bends, but a little below it, so that when the foot is flexed or, you rotate it either direction, it's not going to get crinkled up. So you're going to want to put it like right at the very top of the foot or at the bottom of the leg, right before the ankle bends.
Okay.
Okay? Because there's a nerve at that joint. And so what you're doing is you're signaling that nerve. And oftentimes that will take care of it. So,
Good.
So 12, 3, 6, and then 9. And
So it's just kind of playing with it. But if they say, no, I feel really good, stop right there, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing is, as you're doing those different spots, whether it's the mirror one or the clock method,
Okay.
once you apply the patch that's doing the rotation around, you're going to want to do counterclockwise, like it's like a little massage on that point for like 50 seconds, and then hold it there. Now, I always make sure people realize it's counterclockwise, not clockwise.
Okay.
Some people ask me, it's like, well, what difference does it make if it's clockwise or counterclockwise? I go, great question. If you notice, the reason why counterclockwise is important versus counterclockwise, clockwise gives you energy, counterclockwise gives you energy. Clockwise takes away energy. So you want to do it counterclockwise. And the reason is, like, if you look at horse races, if you've ever gone to the horse races, have you noticed that they always go counterclockwise? They don't go clockwise.
I'll be darned.
They go counterclockwise. If you look
Okay.
at like, anytime you have distance running that's done on a track, all
Uh-huh.
done counterclockwise.
Right.
The Earth, the way it rotates around the sun,
Uh-huh.
counterclockwise, not clockwise,
Okay.
because that gives energy.
Okay.
So
I'll
you,
be darned.
yeah, so you want to increase the energy to turn off the pain receptors. So you want to make it going counterclockwise.
Okay.
So that is how you do that patch placement for pain on a knee.
Okay.
Any questions?
Thank you. No, you know what? And I'll dig in that library and work my way around. It's just been sudden. There's been a lot going on, but I have embraced it. I have, like I said, I read test cases and I've done some videos, and I really did try to pursue how to do this back office on my own. I just haven't been successful at it,
It's
not from
okay.
lack of trying.
No, it's okay. So we're going to help you with that too, because it's not, um, that's, again, I love to do this and I love to
Okay. And
help.
I got it to where I can see that my shopping cart is from me, if that makes sense. Am I making sense? So like if I go into LiveWave, I want to be able to send my link to somebody. I've already got my username or whatever, and I want to be able to send my link to somebody. So I know they're shopping under me is bottom line.
Yeah.
And I want to place their order under me.
So this is the thing. So you can send your link. I don't send out my link that much, but people still find my link.
Okay.
They do Google searches, they do whatever, and they find the link. And so a lot of people will just they end up paying retail. They don't get free bonus patches because they're going
Okay.
retail.
I got
Retail,
everything.
when they do the link, the other thing is that not only do they don't get free product, but at the same time, the other thing is that they have to commit to a 6 month auto ship. Uh,
Okay.
on the doctor wholesale side, when we take down the paperwork, we fill out this form,
Okay.
we enter it into the back office. Then they don't. We recommend that you be on auto ship for the next 12 months. In your case, let's say you got a diamond pack and they also get a diamond pack. The
Okay.
first 5 months you have the fantastic five
Right.
months worth because they bonus you, the extra 2 months.
Uh-huh.
So now their auto ship doesn't have to start till the sixth month. So
Okay.
they're set for the 6 month to the balance. But there's no contract, there's no agreement that they sign. They can pause it, stop it, increase it, decrease it,
Okay.
more latitude. They get, like I said, they get those 2 additional free bonus months that they wouldn't get otherwise.
Okay.
Otherwise, they would only get on the link. They would get 19 patches of all X39 as opposed to 5 months of the Fantastic Five. You're paying for 3 months, but you're actually
Okay.
5 months. It's a kind of a big difference. The difference between 19
Sure.
patches and 25 to 27 patches. It's like worth
Yeah.
a lot of free extra product.
Yeah.
You know, almost it's like 10 patches. That's like $1,000,
Yeah.
100
Yeah.
that. So that's kind of a lot of money not to have in your favor. So you want
Sure.
the other thing is you can give a better level of care because perhaps you're relatively new, but you can plug them into myself, to Lisa, and we can help them with patch placement. Give them like the instruction that I gave you, the Zoom call,
Good. Good.
clarity test, the PSMO method, which is also part of, I give that for free in our group. I give that to everyone for free, which is,
Awesome. And I went on to what was it? Oh God, I had some notes written down about the Andrew Huberman podcast. I don't know if you ever watch him.
I watch him. I study under him as well.
Oh, good. Okay, so I've went on the Start X39 now,
Hmm.
and so my username or my thing is C Williams LV at what it would be lifewave.com.
So are you asking for your link or your back office?
I think this is my back office, wouldn't it? So let's go through. Let's say I'm in front of the customer tomorrow and I want to take their order. I put the pain patch on them. So now I want to get them with X39, 49 and pain patches. I want to place an order. I want to get them the best value and I want it to get under me. I'll do it. I can do it on my computer. So how do I do that?
So your best bet is you have this electronically in the group, and I'll forward it to you after.
Okay.
So I print them out. I still do it old school like this because of
Okay.
documentation. And what I do is, of course, you have their shipping information and then their billing information with their credit card and all that. I circle whichever package it is that they're going to get. Usually they do either a gold for the Fantastic Five because they get 3 additional. They get 5 comes with the gold pack, but they get 3 additional packs because it's the Dr. Wholesale pack.
Okay.
You get 8, and then the diamond pack. Here's where you see that you get for 19 sleeves. It's
Okay.
$99, but they actually get 25 to 27 because it's a Dr. Wholesale pack. So here I write down any conditions that they had. They tell me, oh, I had a mitral valve condition and myocarditis and autoimmune liver disorder, and I was diagnosed with MS in 2014. So I would write down whatever their issues and their complaints are.
Okay.
I know which of, like, everyone does the Fantastic Five, but they might need IceWave for pain relief.
Okay. Yeah, this would be specific to that. So let's just pretend I'm the person with the knee. And I, as a salesperson, is sitting next to you and we're putting it in, or we're doing so. We would order the Fantastic Five, and we would do the 2 more packets of IceWave.
Yeah,
What's your recommendation?
so I would do 2 of, if they, since they have knee pain, I would do 2 of IceWave, and then that would leave. You could also do Energy Enhancer to move the energy faster in the body.
Okay.
And to increase energy as well, because a lot of people have low energy. You want to
Right.
increase the energy.
No, she does, because this and both of them do, because they're hurt, they're in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, and then by filling out the health tracker where you just ask them these questions, it's like, what, on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 is you have no sleep. 10, you sleep like a log. What's your quality of sleep? What's the number? And they'll say, oh, my sleep is a 2. You're like, potential. If they have trouble with sleep, then maybe Silent Nights might be an additional patch they might want to get. Okay, mental clarity, 0 to 10. What's your number? And they'll tell you, oh, my mental clarity is maybe a 6, or maybe it's a 4 or a 3. And you start filling all of those out, and then that way you can track the before and after.
Okay.
Like days from now, where they are. It also, to me, it indicates also what patches they're going to need based on what their numbers are here, and based on whatever laundry list of things, or 1 or 2 things that they have, whatever the case might be, will indicate what other additional patches separate from the Fantastic Five they might need.
Okay.
So then, this doesn't take very long. It's just first name, last name, date of birth.
Right.
We don't need social security number.
Right.
Our website's going to be like first and last name. So Chris Williams, and we always enter capitals, first letter of your first name capitalized, first letter of your last name capitalized.
Okay.
Password format that we use is, in your case, it would be capital C, lowercase w, your birthday 01/01/1981, for example.
Okay.
And then a dollar sign, because it requires you to have a combination of uppercase, lowercase numbers, and a special character. This way, that format, it's easy
Filled.
Yeah, because you know that it fits the requirements, and you don't spend a bunch of time trying to get it to accept a password that may or may not go.
Right.
That pattern, and then if people call you up, it's like, oh, I forgot my password. Do you know what my password was? Or can you, get me into my back office? I go, it's just the first capital letter of your first name. Actually, if you look at your text messages when we enrolled you, you have your member ID, the LifeWave number in the message is your username, your password, your back office link, the link that you can share with others. They're like, oh, okay. And then it's like, again, capital letter first name, lowercase first letter of your last name.
Do something simple that you can remember.
Yeah, so
a pattern.
It's the same format. I don't remember your birthday, but you know your birthday, so it's like, oh, okay, that's easy. And then they're like, the only thing to remember is with Europeans, they turn the month and the
that's right,
round. The rest of us, it's pretty much the same, but I still use the same format for everybody.
Okay.
So that's the website, shipping address, so email, mobile number. We mark off the type of card, name on the name as it appears on the card, because sometimes that they have here might be different from here.
Right.
Either because maybe your name is Christopher.
Yeah.
But you go by Chris Williams. So here it would be Christopher L. Williams, for example.
Right.
And then your card number, expiration date, CV, whatever your billing address. If it's the same, then I just put here, because on the website it's the same shipping address as your billing address and your enrollment address, etc. Saves you time. That's basically it. Once I have that paperwork done, if you don't have the paperwork, like you're doing this right now from home, but you might be traveling and maybe you ran out of these sheets. I usually take about 10 or 12 of these with me. I fold them in half and put them in a notebook. So
Okay.
carry with me. If I run out and I can't get more copies, no problem, because I have all these questions in text form called the to get started text, which
Okay.
it goes in the order that it's shown here, in the
Okay.
same exact order. So now someone can send me the answer to all of that on Telegram, because Telegram
Oh, okay. There you go.
is encrypted. I have people oftentimes that will send me a picture of their credit card,
Uh-huh.
and now I have all the information. And because I would not do that via email, because people can bypass your email and
Right.
back there. But on Telegram, luckily, it's safe. So then
Yeah.
people are comfortable sending you pictures of credit cards and sending all that information. It's all on
Right.
the spot in the order that you're asking it. They're answering it. It's a transcription job. Takes literally 5 to 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I can navigate through that stuff pretty
Yeah,
good.
so that's pretty easy. So let's if you want to go log into your site, I'm going to share my screen so that I can help you
Okay.
navigate through the back here, and I'm going to make it so that we can both share screens, multiple participants. Alrighty, so now you can go to your browser and then you can enter your username and your
I want
password.
to share my screen with you. Is that right?
Yeah.
And so you're seeing are you seeing the Telegram?
Yeah, I see the Telegram group, and then
Very good.
you can.
Okay, so I want to go to I want to go to LifeWave, right?
Yeah, so you're going to go either on Chrome or on Safari, whatever your browser is, and you're going to open a new web page to
Why
it'll actually be backoffice dot
right there? Oh, wait, that's not the back office.
uh it'll be back office. Yeah, you don't want that. So you're going to type in their back office.
Is that the one right there? No, that's not it at
No,
all.
it's none of those. So go to the
Okay.
browser up at the URL and go back office. BACK backoffice.lifewave.com. There you go.
It's already there, right?
Yep. Click.
So I have gone into it. Okay, there we go. I think I'm all plugged in here.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So now
Yeah,
you're
we're good.
perfect. So now, congratulations. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go hit the middle tab here where it says organization,
Okay.
and that plus enroll new, that's what you're going to click.
Okay. I like this already.
So let's say that they're going to do what you did and they're going to get a diamond pack. So you're going to go to the far right where it says select.
Okay, select on that one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now you're going to, it says it's complete, but we need to make this a little bit smaller so that we could see everything that's in there, because we need to take out the 19 so it unlocks the algorithm. Oh no,
Windows in my sorry, window was in my way.
yeah.
No, I lost that. No, I lost
Okay, you just have to go back up here to dashboard. Click on the
now I'm looking at a different window, but I gotta find
all you have to do is click dashboard or lash. We'll see it's either no.
no.
Up at the top you have a tab, so you
Uh-huh.
close. No, take your cursor all the way to the very end. See my cursor here? Follow it. You're gonna close this one.
Okay, so like this right here.
Yeah, here you're gonna. No.
Nah, I'm sorry. I know it. I was click happy there. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. So just open it back up again. There you
Okay.
go. Okay, so you close this tab.
Right. Well, you know what? I think I got the toolbar for Zoom is blocking it, is what I think is happening. There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
Okay. Salty advertisement. There we go. I'm sorry.
So
It
here,
was blocking it.
yeah. So it could be that it's blocking it. So on a Mac, I know you do Command and the minus sign, and it makes it smaller.
So
So to make, okay. So we want to go to this tab over on this side.
I can't see your screen right now for some reason.
Okay, so where it says, okay, yeah, exactly. Tap on that. So we want
Okay.
to make this screen smaller. Do you know?
Okay, isn't that where the hamburger is? And then go down to like this right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
Is
Okay.
that good? Do you want me to go down more?
I think this is good. This is
Okay.
It's good enough. Okay. So now you see how it says 19. You want to take that out. click on
Where are you looking at right now?
so where it says enrollment diamond, and then over here it says quantity, and then 19. See enrollment diamond, and then
Oh, gotcha. Right there. Okay.
19. So
So,
you're gonna delete this one up here. Keep that one. Keep this the same.
okay.
Here, delete this. So right next to it, you have an X. You want to click X to delete it.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're going to go to patches on the left.
Okay. Okay. Oh, look at you.
So now you know where the patches are. So now you're going to
Okay. Okay.
scroll to the bottom. And as you get to the bottom, you see X39 and
Uh-huh.
49. So you can,
Uh-huh.
what I like to do is like, since I'm already there, I click 5 times X39.
Okay.
So add.
Okay.
And then I click, you can go ahead and do that now if you'd like.
Put that in.
Okay, perfect. And now you go down to the X49 and you add 5 of those. Perfect.
Okay.
And now you have glutathione, carnosine, and eon, all 3 of them in a row. So you can go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 glutathione, 5 carnosine, 5 eon.
And now these folks need some IceWave patches as well.
No, so add IceWave, add.
Should I click that on off to the enrollment
No, you can
cells aid kit or leave that?
leave that in because it gives them all the brochures and instruction manuals, and
Okay.
people want
Okay.
that literature.
And I want to get, okay, so what do I go to next? Where am I at? That's my order so far.
So you're going to go to IceWave and add 2 of those.
Okay.
And then add 1 energy enhancer.
Okay. And so I still got to build that till it's green, right?
Yeah, so it looks like it's allowing you to add another patch. So add another energy enhancer, see if it'll let you do that.
It's just about the dollars, right? I mean, we're just trying to come close on the dollars.
Yeah, so let's see. We have, okay, so IceWave 5. Okay, so you have to add 1 more carnosine because it's.
Let's add a Y patch just for sake. Well,
So the carnosine, it needs to be 5 so that you have.
okay.
And
Okay.
and this one needs to be a 5 also, so you can amend this to a 5.
This one, IceWave?
The eon. The blue one, eon. So change, because I think it's only showing, okay, now it's showing 5. So so we have 5, 49, 5, 5. Let me go and scroll a little bit up so we can see glutathione. There's 5 of them. Yep. 2 IceWave, 2 energy enhancer. So it looks like it's allowing you to add 1 more patch. So add an SP6.
Which one?
SP6.
Okay.
Okay, now it's red.
So I want to take that one out.
Yeah, so take that one out. So now it'll be green.
Okay. Well, it's still red.
Let's see if it took out that SP6 because it may have not gone through. So just scroll up. Is the SP6 still there? So,
No, I exit. Yeah.
Okay, so then I would take 1 energy enhancer down.
Okay. Yeah. Let's.
So up here, you can just, hit the down button. There you go, and hit enter.
And where's the enter button?
There you go.
Okay. We're green. We're good to go. Right on.
Yeah. So hit the return button on your screen. When there isn't a button to enter it on the actual computer page, then you just hit return on your keyboard.
I don't want to go back button. I want to maybe refresh the screen first and then go back. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so now it is already, so you have as soon as you have that green button, it's like, okay, all systems go, your cart is full. Hit
okay. Oh, continue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So here it's the 12th. So if you click the calendar here.
Okay.
Okay. So it's showing August 12th because right now we're in July. So one of the things that I learned, and we want to, this is for the subscription. So this is for their next month. In their case, since they're getting a diamond pack, it's July, August, September, October, November.
Okay.
So in November, And so since right now it's the 12th, I would
So,
count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 8th,
okay, it's like
5 days before. And now you
that.
X39, X49 performance bundle, you open that up, that plus sign, and you're going to see the bundle price there. You're going to put 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then where it says patches
Yes.
and stamina and performance.
And so just add, oh, standard and performance. Okay.
And then you're going to see the Y age. This is glutathione,
Yes.
farnesene. So you're just
Yeah.
add one of those.
Okay.
Oh no, not there. The top right over here.
Right here.
Exactly, because that's bringing this. If you do this one, then it's one at a time. You want to do this one top.
Okay.
So
So am I just to leave this one alone or just put 1 back in or 0 back in there?
yeah, you don't need to put anything in there. Just leave it
Okay.
as it is. It's a 0, and then you're going to
Okay.
go to the bottom and hit save. Okay, so now you get to enter their personal information.
Okay. Okay.
So now this is rhetorical here because obviously you're entering just their.
I can navigate around this. I mean, I just, yeah, this is no problem. That just showed me what I was asking you.
Yeah.
You really did.
So when you get to the bottom of this, I want to show you here as you scroll here, you're going to see their gold, their diamond kit on the far right. You have a summary of what they're ordering.
Let me move this. Let me move this. Okay. Yes, right there.
The diamond kit, $15.99.
Uh-huh.
And then let's say that they told you it's like, okay, well, I also want to, I need, because you told them they're going to get 5 months of the Fantastic Five, and they're going to get a month of IceWave and 1 sleeve of Energy Enhancer. But you know that they need every month, of IceWave. In reality, they don't need it every month. So
Okay.
a lot of people, they only need IceWave the first like 30 to 60 days.
Okay, once the 39 and 49 kick in.
Yeah, because they're having this repair that's going on at the same time. So
Okay.
because they're on the Fantastic Five, they may only need it for the first couple months.
Okay.
But they can add it here. If you click here, add, edit additional items.
Uh-huh. There we go.
So then you click patches. And because they got a diamond pack, anything other than $39.49, all of the patches are $49 a piece. They're getting the lowest price possible.
Okay.
In the diamond pack now, their average price per sleeve is $55.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they're getting an even lower price with any additional patches. So right here, I would then do so pain relief. You could
sleep. Sleep.
So let's say they want a sleep patch, and then you could order. Let's say they have sleep issues too. So however many of the sleep patches that they might want for the first.
Yeah.
So maybe 5 of those.
Yeah, I wrote 3.
Yeah, put 3, and let's say under pain relief here, you're going to do maybe 2 more, so it covers the first 2 months. Okay. And now you've saved it, and now it's going to update that.
Very good.
There you go. So now you have the.
So you're just trying to even out the 5 months? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah. So they're on top of the Fantastic Five. They also want, let's say, Silent Nights. That's the first 3 months, because maybe after you don't really need to get 5 months because there's so much repair in the first 90 days. They may not need Silent Night after the 90 days.
Okay.
After that they'll see. And if after they've gone without Silent Nights for a bit, they're like, wow, I don't really need that anymore.
Okay. That makes sense too.
So I would tell, I'm not about pushing the product to get them to sell it.
Yeah, if they're on a good regimen, right?
Yeah, so I want to be like forthright. Of course, if they have extra patches, they can always use that to share with others. But we really want to address their needs first.
Okay.
But the cool thing is, see how it's $49.95 each?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Okay.
That is.
So now if you go to the bottom, you'll see that their subscription below. It's
okay.
$329 starting on November, because they don't need it before then. So
right.
November 8th, they'll have their patches. So now
awesome.
You fill everything out here on the left. And when you get to the very bottom, let's just scroll to the bottom here.
I'm going to move the box again, the Zoom box. Okay.
Hmm. And then when you go, I always tell people make sure you look at the password because sometimes you mistype. You think, because you know how it has it X'd out?
Okay.
Click show password so you see that it's C, capital C,
Gotcha.
case W, their birthday, and the dollar sign.
Like this right there. Okay.
And then I copy and paste the word where it says, please re-enter your password. So there's no typo.
Okay.
I just paste it. You continue towards the bottom here. It will, when you get to the very bottom, once you hit submit, it's going to have you validate. You're going to do the terms and conditions here.
Okay.
You're going to hit submit, and it validates their address with the United States Postal System.
Okay. Right. And it'll pop up the best match.
Mm-hmm. So it'll say here, and it says suggested. They look the same. It could be that you may have used capital letters here and here. It's
Right.
but
Right.
I always use the one that the United States Postal.
Sure.
Just, it's the same numbers. Sometimes I catch
Right.
I made a mistake, some little thing. The system doesn't like periods. It doesn't like dashes.
Right.
So when you do like a credit card name, let's say it's Chris L. Williams. Don't put a period after the L, even though normally you would.
Right. Right.
Like apartment numbers, it'll just be either APT or just the number.
Okay.
STE for suite number. If they give you a hashtag, leave the hashtag out because it'll give you an error message. Okay?
Gotcha.
Just for
Gotcha.
you hit submit here, and then it'll take you to the next page where you just get to see if 2-day shipping is available in their zip code.
Okay.
If it's available, it'll show it as an option on the right.
Okay.
It'll priority, and sometimes it'll automatically show 2-day shipping. Other times you have to select it.
Okay.
And see, like you're like, oh wow, so their zip code does allow for 2-day shipping for like a few dollars. It's very little.
Yeah.
Or you're like, oh, let's do that. And then at that point, then you can hit submit, and then it'll give you the next page.
Right. If I hit it now, it's just going to have all kinds of errors.
Yeah, because it's empty. Yeah.
Right.
But
right.
at that point, then you're home free. Once you do that, then it'll give you the member ID number.
I like it. So if for me, this is already up there. If I was going to go on and just buy, and hypothetically, if I'm just going to buy, I just need some X39s because I want to go hand some more out. I can just go right there and do it. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So
okay. And I get the price.
Yeah. So you get the price, and the best pricing for X39 is either if you buy X39 as a diamond, it's $99 for an X39. If you buy it in the bundle pack, then the bundle pack
Gotcha.
X39 and X49, it's $179 for both of them.
Okay.
So instead of you save basically $9, like 10%. Getting it in the bundle pack. So that's why people buy the bundle packs, because you're saving another 10% there.
Okay.
The other thing for you to know is that when people are on a subscription, after they've had a few subscriptions go through and are shipped to them, the company, you will start to see that they give them automatically without them asking. It's kind of like a thank you for being a subscriber. They give them another 10% off, believe it or not.
Oh, wow. Good.
Which I'm like, they didn't have to do that. They don't really do that at all. I keep on seeing it on a lot of my people.
Good.
Wow, that is so cool. They give them a 10% repeat subscription customer discount just because. I'm like,
yeah. And I have everything in mine is going to vary from just people that just want to buy it, to people that want to do the business. So I'm the whole gamut in between. Yeah. So I want to capture it all.
Yeah, I like that. So yeah. And
awesome. Thank you so much, Lillian, for taking the time with me. I really appreciate it.
You're quite welcome. After you sign up your first 2 people, right now your settings are set so that they'll go to the strongest leg.
Okay.
In the organization, which is your strongest outside leg. After your second person, you just have to go into your settings. If you want to hit the first tab here.
So I want to go back. Is that what I want to do?
Just go to the top here to your login LifeWave at the very top.
Okay, right there. Okay.
Go to the next one.
This one right here, this tab?
Yeah, because I think that one's already logged in. If not,
Well, let's just hit it again. That might have timed out. No?
yeah, I could have timed out. Okay.
Okay.
So if
So
you hit Christopher Williams over here,
that one right there.
and I just want to
Okay.
show you where change settings.
Okay.
And if you scroll to the bottom,
I really tried to not be click happy tonight with you. Did I do all right?
you did great. See how it's set to strong leg outside?
Okay.
So after you have enrolled your second person, then if those two people went to your left as an example, then you're going to switch this to build right so that the next two people go on the right side.
Okay.
Because the minute your second person is on your right, you will have had 4 people that you've enrolled as a diamond, let's say. Then
Okay.
you will automatically get promoted to manager.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
that's our target for August, isn't it? Or even July. Why am I saying it's probably August realistically? I got a couple of vacations to come up, but
well,
hey, I might be selling this stuff on vacation. You never know.
I mean, it's only the 12th of July.
I know it, right?
It's very possible. I've had people that the same day that they signed up, they told a few friends, and 3 or 4 of them signed up on the same day that they enrolled.
Wow, wow. And
So,
I'm going to be in your neck of the woods. I'm coming down to Huntington Beach for a little while that's kind of second home.
uh,
And so yeah,
yeah,
I'm
so
looking
I'll see
forward.
you face to face when you come down here.
You know what, Lillian? I haven't traveled in 3.5 years. I haven't gone anywhere. I mean,
You-
literally because it was
Yeah.
COVID, and then I finally am able to move around now. And so I'm looking really forward to it. I have a lot of good friends down there, and some people that I want to share this with as well. Oh, one more thing, and then I'll let you go. Just you might want to keep this in the back of your mind. My sister wants to jump on board, and she is very well connected in Dubai. That's where she lives, in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Do we have the capability of getting them shipped there?
It's a great question. So let's go to LifeWave, Elevate, Activate here. Or actually, just go to the top of this one. Okay, see where it says United States on the top left?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to select the country, see if Dubai, go to the top. Let's,
It's UAE as the country.
oh,
Dubai is the
okay,
state.
so then go to all the way to the bottom then. Oh, yes, it is. Look, UAE.
Look at that. Boom.
So guess what? If she were to enroll, if you would get her and one other person,
I'm going to. Yeah.
if you do it tonight before midnight, California time, you'll
Uh-huh.
win an X39 because I have that promotion that's going on till midnight.
Oh, wow. And I don't know, there's a 12-hour difference, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but we're all hooked up on Zoom and WhatsApp, so I'm going to reach out to her right now.
Yeah, reach out.
Because she hurts too, and she wants something to do. But
Yeah.
yeah, just so you know, in the future, and I know everybody says everything, but like we're going to be great and all that good stuff. But
Yeah, so
she's
check out because
she's very well connected in Dubai, very well
yeah,
connected.
so find out because then you'll have a free X39 and that'll provide you the ability. Like what I started doing when I would win free stem cell activation patches from Dr. Stacy, then I would use that to give to more people. So I could mail you 3 days worth of samples,
Sure.
more people in person, so I could patch more people. They can experience the patches, and
That's what my kit's all about. I'm not. I mean, I'm going to use my kit, and when I run out. But my kit's just for people. That's all I care about.
yeah.
My whole thing, Lillian, today in my life is just about helping people. I know my purpose, and it's very focused, and I'm purpose driven. So, and this is one of them, helping people. So I say no to a lot of stuff, so I can say yes to other things.
That's I'm like there there's a lot of great and good things out there, but this is my passion, my purpose. Yeah, and we have to be like laser like focused.
Yeah, and we'll be friends, and we'll be talking about the stuff along the way. You got the cliff notes. I haven't gotten the cliff notes from you, but we will. I know that, but I also want to respect your time. So you have a wonderful night, okay?
All righty, take care, Chris.
Thank you again.
Oh, Chris, one more thing.
Okay.
Would you allow me to share this with the group so that it's a back office training for them as well?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you, my beautiful friend and
You
Jeff.
bet. Wonderful evening.
Okay, you too. Bye bye.
Okay, so let me see. I gotta stop sharing first, right?
Uh,
I got this and then leave. Bye bye.
All right, ciao.